The only positive about COVID was like things for a long time got stupid cheap.
Like, I never knew how long the day was until COVID. I would wake up as late as I possibly
Being
could.
unemployed is definitely
No,
definitely up there.
No, but at least you get to leave the house. Bro, when I was
like a 30-hour day.
When I was quarantining, I would wake up as late as I possibly could. Like, sometimes I would like force myself to like go back to sleep because I wanted the day to be as short as possible. I would wake up, I would DoorDash the biggest brunch you've ever seen in your life. Like, literally like 3 pancakes. Every day it was different. One day I did savory breakfast, the next day I did sweet breakfast. Back to back to back to back.
Big baller over here.
Dude, I was supporting the Eastern Pennsylvania economy. They would have gone. You know how many places went out of business? Now they're all Starbuckses and Dunkin' Donuts and shit. That's really what COVID did. Is it just like corporate America was already taking over, and then COVID was that final nail in the coffin of mom and pop stores everywhere.
I don't think there was much of a difference, honestly.
What, in terms of places closing? Dude, all those like restaurants that you heard closing it wasn't like Chili's. Chili's was fine. It was, or like those Bahama Breeze, like everything like in those in those chain restaurant groups. All those were fucking fine. It was the pizzeria that has been passed down from grandfather to
yeah.
Those guys got fucked.
Well, I'm talking about like the ratio. Like, I don't think the ratio changed. Like, I don't notice it. Like when I
stuff obviously opened up in place of the shit that got destroyed.
Yeah, there's a lot of change like that way, but like it's still like a lot of like just as much local and corporate things, I feel like.
Yeah, but the percent of local is dying at this point, and Amazon is gonna kill the last of the remaining remnants that somehow survived COVID. If you survive COVID with a small business, I mean, God bless you, but now Amazon's gonna come and finish the job. So I'd wake up, I'd do that for breakfast. I'd play like hours of video games, like hours, like a solid 5 hours of video games. I was like one of the best players of Madden in the world.
Pretty good.
For PlayStation 4, I was the top 1%, like the top 0.1%. I was really, really good. And then I'd be like, oh, dinner time. Mm-hmm. And I'd order like a fat steak or something from God knows where. And then, what's it called? And then in between that time, like any time I had left over, I'd just be swiping and matching on those things, on those apps.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I had a lot of time. Like eventually I got a little COVID girlfriend, believe it or not.
Nice.
We used to, what we would do because we couldn't like meet places? We used to have park dates because the park was the only thing that was open during COVID, at least where I lived. So we used to be like, all right, I'll meet you at the park. And we used to just like walk around the park and talk. Dude.
Oh, dude, no, it was such a weird time. That all the time.
It was such a weird time, bro. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, how am I gonna get it? Because I don't go out. I sit in here all day. I'm like, how am I gonna get it? I'm like, dude, I know it. Some DoorDash driver, or over there it was called Caviar, is gonna achoo! And they're gonna do this, and they're gonna leave my bag on the stoop. And I'm gonna go grab it, and it's gonna be the microbes are gonna be on the plastic bag. That's literally like in my head how I thought it was gonna happen.
Psycho, bubble boy out here.
I know. I really didn't want it though. Like I wanted to beat the odds. I wanted to be that one guy who made it the whole pandemic and didn't get it.
Definitely like washing like groceries and stuff that came out.
I never got groceries. That was the thing. I only ate DoorDash. The biggest issue for me was when I had to go to get toilet paper. That was the biggest issue. I called up Whole Foods because I figured these cheap bastards aren't going to be trying to get Whole Foods right now. Let me see if Whole Foods got it. So I called Whole Foods. I was like, do you guys have toilet paper? This was early May 2020. And then the guy was like, let me check in the back. And he looks, he's like, yeah, we got toilet paper. I went, bro. You know what they call toilet paper over there?
Paper towels.
It was like bamboo. They gave me some koala bamboo toilet paper extract bullshit. I was like, classic. It was like $28 too. It was ridiculous.
Some classic Whole Foods right there.
Whole Foods, dude. Screwing me left and right.